and showed off the voices behind the number, the dispatchers who work tirelessly each and every day. Kara is known for being passionate about 911 and passionate about educating her community. Kara's reporting has helped improve public understanding and support for 911 emergency communications. Please help me welcome Karen Luss for her award. Okay, very good. We did good on the first one. Let's try the second. Steve Souder is the director of the Fairfax County, Virginia Department of 911/Public Safety Communications and a recipient of the 2006 E911 Institute Local Government Leader Award. This award recognizes the state or local government leader that has demonstrated leadership to advance the capabilities of 911 emergency communications. Steve has over 20 years of experience in emergency communications and has represented the E911 industry and public safety more broadly on countless professional committees, national task forces, congressional and FCC hearings. According to Steve Martzoff, the director of Virginia Information Technologies Agency, his commanding presence, passion for the job, and eloquent style of speaking has inspired an entire generation of E911 professionals in Virginia and beyond. Steve has chaired the APCO project Retains, a project started in 2001. The results of the project were released in 2005 and include the most extensive in-depth research ever conducted on the issues impacting recruitment, hiring, processing, training, and retention of personnel in 911 public safety communications centers. The information collected and the toolkit for PSAP managers that was developed by Steve's committee are invaluable resources for the E911 community. Please help me welcome and thank Steve Souder. Steve's a rock star. Maybe I think of running for office or something, huh? Got a lot of support here, public safety and all this support. I hope you're a Republican. No. Ann and Hillary are not here tonight, so I'm going to get away with some liberties here. Elmore County E911 office is a recipient of the 2006 E911 Institute Outstanding 911 Program Award. This award recognizes regional 911 programs, individual 911 call centers, and PSAPs for their excellence in handling emergency situations reported to 911. The Elmore County E911 office has successfully demonstrated how the transition to IP and VoIP within the PSAP, a lot of acronyms, huh? Government, can improve public safety, slash cost, and increase control of 911 operations. This leadership and vision not only helps improve the safety of Elmore County residents by demonstrating a successful model that can be replicated around the country, it can help improve the lives of all Americans. When over 36 PSAPs had problems with 911 calls during and after Katrina, it highlighted the need for IP-based emergency network enabling calls to be easily rerouted to other call centers. If one PSAP fails or is unable to handle the sheer volume of emergency calls. Elmore County had the vision and leadership necessary to answer the call for future emergency services today and is demonstrating what America's emergency service leaders are actively working toward, the development of a feature-rich, IP-enabled emergency response system. Please help me welcome the Elmore County 911 office.
Way to go, Annette.
Last but not least, Kevin Martin is the chairman of the Federal Communications Commission and the recipient of the 2006 E911 Institute Government Leader Award. This award recognizes the federal government leader that has demonstrated leadership to advance the capabilities of 911 emergency communications. Now, Kevin causes us a lot of problems, so be quiet on Kevin Martin. Okay? I have to work with him all the time. I want him on my side. As an FCC commissioner and now chairman, Kevin Martin has been a steadfast supporter of 911 issues. He has made the deployment of E911 one of his highest priorities. Chairman Martin has a vision for our nation's communications policies, including the implementation of emergency communications and future technologies that fully embraces the need for improved 911 and emergency communications. Under Chairman Martin's leadership, the FCC adopted rules requiring providers of VoIP services to supply E911 capabilities. He also led the FCC's quick action to facilitate the restoration of emergency communication services in the Gulf states in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina. Please help me welcome Chairman Kevin Martin.
Thank you, Congressman Shimkus, and thank you, everyone, for the award tonight. Certainly, on behalf of really the whole the whole commission, I certainly appreciate Jonathan Adelstein and the rest of the commissioner's support as well, and the efforts that we've taken. I also do want to thank both Greg and the E911 Institute, and certainly David and the whole leadership of NENA for their support as the commission has struggled to try to address many of the 911 issues over the last year. Shortly after I became chairman, actually, I was visited by a delegation of public safety officials, many of you agree are in the room, who highlighted both the short-term and the long-term problems with many of the Commission's rules related to 911. and how it was a real challenge for us to be able to try to address those in a way to ensure that every consumer, when they picked up the phone and dialed 911, had the opportunity and really with the assurance they would be able to get a hold of the emergency operators. And I think that the Commission has taken dramatic steps to make sure that we try to address that going forward. And so, I think that the Commission has certainly done some admirable steps, but there's still considerable work to end up doing. And I appreciate very much the warden, and certainly humbled to receive it with people like Officer Yates and what we heard about what he was able to do earlier, or even Dustin, who I was certainly impressed with keeping his cool under fire. That would be well valued here in Washington. We can make him a bureau chief somewhere. So I certainly think that what the Commission has been able to do is nowhere near as important as what we've heard about tonight from citizens and real people that have been able to risk their lives to try to help. So I think that we do play an important role, and I've appreciated all the people who have supported the Commission here tonight. And thank you again very much for the award. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Before we conclude, this has been a wonderful event. Again, I want to thank all of you for coming, and I also apologize for any confusion about the seating. It happened because we were overwhelmed with interest tonight, so that's actually a very good problem to have. But thank all of you very much for doing this. I also need to really thank the people that really did the work on this. I, among others, did a little bit of work, but the people who really did it are Patrick Haley from NENA. Rob Martin from NENA. And Jamie Radis and Carl Anderson with the E91 Institute. So please just join me in thanking all of these people for hard work. So with that concludes our little program. We are serving dessert, so please stay in your seats. We were planning you staying here for a while to socialize and to visit with each other, so you don't have to get up and rush out, but this is the end of our program. And thank you all once again for coming, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next year. Thanks.